Hulu dives into the esports space, Riot Games co-founders announce a return to game development, and the first team owners for the 2018 North American LCS are unearthed. This is your TEO Monday Morning Briefing. Hulu will become the first VOD streaming platform to show exclusive esports content as part of a new partnership with ESL. Rather than rebroadcast matches, Hulu will show original programming that focuses on the esports industry, its history, and culture. An analysis by Moffett-Nathanson Research estimated that the Hulu Live service could generate $600 million in revenue from its subscription fees and advertising. Riot Games co-founders Brandon Beck and Mark Merrill have announced that they will step away from management to return to their game development roots. The two confirmed in a blog post that they will be returning to the trenches, although it's anyone's guess at this point whether they'll be working on League of Legends or an entirely new game. Sticking with Riot, a report from ESPN revealed that the first North American League of Legends Championship Series slot for next year has been sold to Kirk Lacobe, a majority stake owner in the Golden State Warriors, and his son, Joe Lacobe. Because the two do not already own a team in the league, they will have to pay a $13 million franchise fee, $8 million of which must be paid up front. Over the weekend, another report said that Team Dignitas had been denied a slot, and that they are just one of 100 teams that have applied. Now, it's unlikely that we would see the same ratio of sports team owners to endemic organizations as in the Overwatch League, but still, this is something to keep an eye on. Speaking of, Team Rogue released a statement confirming that its Overwatch squad was disbanding, having failed to get a slot in the Overwatch League. It's been reported that, despite being a Vegas-based organization with an all-French team, that Rogue were going for a slot in Atlanta. What's notable about this exit is that Rogue were one of the best teams in the competitive scene, and according to the announcement, they did have the necessary funding to afford a slot in the top-tier league. There were several company personnel announcements last week. First, the hardware brand Corsair has brought aboard Jason Glenn Kahili, a former NBA strategic and financial officer, to its board of directors. Kahili helped develop the upcoming NBA 2K League, and his appointment marks the continued merger between the esports and sports industry. Then, Big Block, a digital creative services provider, announced that it had hired Ed Tomasi, a former ESL marketing exec, to spearhead its esports division. The company's previous clients include ESPN, the NFL, and Under Armour, and its own CEO, Sven Volpone, had his own history at ESL, being responsible for the first live music performance at one of its esports events. That's all for this week. If you want to keep up to date with the latest esports business news, you can find daily news and updates on our website, esportsobserver.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or on Twitter with the name Esports Observed. We'll see you next time.